What's going on, YouTube? Yeah, I'm over here at the wash house today. Well, actually, tonight. It's always been my favorite wash house here. So, right over here, got a Miami-Dade water and sewer plant. Got a hubcap shop right next door to it. Liquor store across the street. Something called gas station. It's called 1001. Yeah, it's been a lot of things been popping up lately throughout the month of February, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of upset because I got to put a second claim in on my handset, get a replacement for it, which is bullshit. But it is what it is. You do like I do, move like I move. It's something like that. But I want to talk about um, this whole thing. When it, particularly, it's a lot of things that in my mind that seem to be coming up about so-called Black History Month. Dope 9, what's up, baby? Supreme El Bay Islam, brother. As y'all can probably hear, we ain't too far off from the airport. But we're gonna talk about the so-called Black History Month. Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, two pieces, like this. In fact, let's start with that right now. Now, I've been warning people for weeks, days even, about with Kamala Harris since on Martin Luther King's birthday, Martin Luther King Day, that she announced that she was going to run for president and stuff. And she picked that day to do it. Then on February 1st, which is supposed to be so-called Black History Month, Cory Booker, or should I say Cory Boule Booker, decided to go ahead and hold on. Yeah, decides to go ahead, and he announced on February 1st that he's running for president. You see what the fuck going on here? In case you guys ain't peep game or nothing like that. In fact, oh, okay. Yeah, in fact, yo, Dantana, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I know, right? It seems like any one of us can run. And yeah, we already, look, Note 9 the boss, we already know how Cory Booker is. We know how he moves. I'm not even up there where y'all at up in New York and up in Chicago, up in that northeast, midwest section. But even down here, we even know how he is and stuff. Let me just check on my clothes here for a second. Like that. Like that. Pop, I'm gonna walk up the street for a second to the store. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So like, man, look here. With Cory Booker, let me tell y'all something. I could look at a motherfucker. I could tell he flaw as fuck. Yeah. I could tell he flaw as fuck. So he ain't no different from anything else. Oh yeah, and by the way, this came from me today. So yeah, rocking that. Shoot, Super Bowl 54, be right down here in Miami. And I don't need to tell you who gonna be in it. So that's all y'all need to see right there. Anyway, let's go take a walk. Cause I'm over here in the neighborhood of Alapata. As you can see, it's got Allah in it, Alapata. So, predominantly Dominicana. But you know what? I used to domicile right around here. I still miss being around here. Right up the block. I used to do it. I used to domicile here. So therefore, well, let me get to Cory Booker and Kamala Harris. Now, Kamala Harris I warned people several times about her, how they even from my people in Oakland will even tell you how she is the number one antagonist for a lot of a lot of quote unquote blacks being put away, locked up in jail, and child custody court, truancy, and all that stuff like that. The bitch is just about as bad as the corrupt state attorney we got down here in Miami-Dade County by the name of Catherine Fernandez Rundle, who I believe, by the way, is a tranny in disguise. So, and see now, she coming out when she run for president, she getting this bad advice to try to sway all of y'all to try to come in there and how to try to sway the black vote, the so-called black vote, to come in there and say that she is doing things, stupid shit, like dancing off the Cardi B. What I just told you don't matter. You probably, majority of y'all still gonna run down there and vote for her because she was dancing off the Cardi B skanky ass. Or because in the picture she was doing, she was doing a little Wakanda forever, crossing her arms with that bullshit. Hold on, excuse me 1 second. Yo, yeah, uh-huh. I, I I don't know what's her Wi-Fi point over there is. I don't know. She the only one that know that. It only gonna pop up on you on there when you're at the house. All right. Yeah. All right. Said it like that. Yeah. As far sorry about that, guys. As far as a vote though, man, shit. She don't need to get nobody vote. That's why I say like 2020 presidential election. Ain't no need for us to vote. Ain't no need for us to vote anyway, y'all. Shit, like why go vote? You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like totally ridiculous anyway. I'm looking to see if they had got any tea tree oil in here. You know, and then dancing, doing the Wakanda thing, and now this report that came out. I posted an article in Facebook where she talked about saying that when she smoked weed in college while she was bumping off of Tupac and Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. You know. Yeah. So now, again, this is what I'm talking about. Don't telling people now. Don't fall for the okie doke. And then on top of that, when it comes down to that, they're running on the Democratic ticket anyway. And we all, more and more people are starting to get to know more about with the Democrats for the past 50 years. Now, for the record, This ain't my way of.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Y'all got tea tree oil?
Tissue?
Tea tree oil.
Tea water.
Yeah, tea tree oil. Oil.
Oil? No, oil only this year, right? I don't know what can. All oil here.
That's all? Okay, no problem. Thank you. Yeah.
Cooker
So,
oil, right?
huh?
Cooker?
It like for like it's like coconut oil, but you use it for skin and stuff like that.
No, only here.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so yeah, that's because like I'm saying because that's the deep state that Donald Trump has been talking about. The deep state being the Democratic Party, which is basically the descendant of the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, like in the Republican Party is basically the um the descendant of the Whittemore Party, you know, which them trying to emulate Moors and stuff like that. But it's really supposed to be they went from that to being a white party because at the one time the Democrats were the conservatives and the Republicans were liberals. Now it's done flipped and gone vice versa. That's why I say you can't trust none of them. I mean, look what the Democrats are trying to do now. They want to try to nullify the merger between T-Mobile and Sprint. Now, why the hell they want to do that? But that's another topic for another issue. All I'm just telling everybody, don't go for the bullshit. Do not fall for the bullshit. Because once you do, if you do that, then you deserve everything to what y'all get. I mean, like, duh. Because like I said, this ain't no way, my way, no mean shape or form of me defending Donald Trump. But I do have to agree with him on one thing. For the past 50 years, the Democrats had do nothing. Neighborhoods are waste. I'm part of that. Schools haven't been any good. Unemployment at that time, 58%. I'm just going by numbers or whatever like that. Why not try something new? Why not try Trump? And I'm gonna quote him. What the hell do you have to lose? You know, now you got Elizabeth Warren. She, excuse me, she's announced that she's running for president on this thing that she's quote unquote Native American. Knowing goddamn well she's a $5 Indian. $5 Indian. Now, in case I'm gonna give you a little education lesson on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little education about the $5 Indian, about like how these crackers do this shit. Because see, what they did is they go ahead and they bought a nationality because since they don't have none of their own, they don't have an indigenous and aboriginal indigenous birthright, and they see the benefits that come with that. So they say, I'll say, well, let me go ahead and let me pay 5 USD for that. And then next thing you know, you got Europeans running around here saying, oh, well, I got Cherokee in my bloodline. I got Choctaw. I say, go ahead and prove it. Go ahead and prove it. So, same thing, not just Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Norris the same way too. Chuck Norris the same way, saying that he's Cherokee and Irish. Europeans always pulling this junk. And then, because saying like that, knowing full well that they ain't American, all you got to do is just look up at the I ain't got what I want yet. Just look it up in 1828 Webster's Dictionary. You could, if not get the book, at least you could download the app from the Play Store or from your App Store. And just look up American and it say Native to America, given to the Aboriginals, being of copper-colored races that was discovered here by the Europeans. But now it applies to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Oh, my brother Jackson-Bey here. Oh yeah, Islam, Jackson-Bey, Islam. Hey, Note 9 boss, I agree with you. I mean, like, look, I tell anybody, I don't give a darn who you vote for. I'm saying like that, who you vote for, who you stand behind, your candidate, that's your choice. But I feel like this. I feel like this. I think what Trump doing is like, what Trump doing is probably the best thing because he's waking up a lot of getting people minds active. See, in the 8 years of Obama, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of our people, they ain't even got it here. A lot of our people decide to go ahead and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? They decide to go ahead and go to sleep, and want to benefit it. I remember when I used to work security at Burger King for a private security company back in the day. I used to hear these old bum ass jokers come in there, always making up these excuses, stating like, oh well, we got Obama as president, da 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 da. Trying to use that junk as a free pass, because they feel like, oh, we got a so-called black man in the White House, and Obama been told you a long time ago that say he's not black, he's Kenyan, because he understands the fact that black is a legal term just like white. And neither one of those terms do not identify race or nationality. Because you keep calling yourself black, you dead in law, you're dead. You're in law, you're dead. And under the Constitution, you fall under the 14th Amendment, so that basically makes you non-descendable. You know what I'm saying? Look up the term non-descendable. Because in law, you consider civiliter motus, meaning civilly dead. That means that you have civilly dead. That means you're dead in the view of the law, because there's no country or no continent that's called Blackola or Blackatonia or Negro Sylvania or none of that shit. You can't be African American either, because you can't be from two continents. Don't make any damn sense. You know. So enough with the marching and protesting and all this Black Lives Matter shit. Black lives don't matter. You done heard me through that hashtag out there. Black lives don't matter, because guess what? Because black ain't got no standard in law. I'm not black. The shirt I'm wearing right now, that's black. But if you can see my complexion, you can see it's like brown or a dark brown. Oh yeah. Shout out to the Galaxy Watch, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about with that. So that's the whole thing, like with that, man. So you gotta understand, and I see it all the time, even with friends of mine that be on Facebook, always want to push this black power, black empowerment junk. Like, let me bring it closer to home here. We're going to sports right now. Okay, y'all knew. Hold on, God they ain't playing. Yeah, I know. Adjectives on adjectives and stuff like that. But it's like what I say, Note 9 boss. Black has no legal standing and has no standing in law. Because you calling yourself black, you just the lowest form there is right there. That's lowest form. Black and white are legal terms. That's the legal terms. And on top of that, black is an adjective. But see, here's the thing. Our people don't know how to read. When I say they don't know how to read, Note 9's boss, Black Reality TV, what's going on? The topic? Oh, let me bring you up to speed. We talking about this BS with Kamala Harris, how her marketing team or her campaign team is using how they're marketing her to address our people, from her showing a video bumping off of Cardi B to doing the Wakanda Forever thing, and now it's an article came out. I posted it in Facebook. Oaktown A, what's up? Now, finally, Oaktown, you can tell everybody, let everybody know, put in the comment section, the chat room here, about with Kamala Harris. You from there, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. But now she's coming out here saying that that she smoked weed in college by bumping off of Snoop and Tupac. By bumping off of Snoop and Tupac. Okay? Okay, so what? Bill Clinton smoked weed too. My question is, when it comes down to that, did she inhale? You know, well, I bet you she probably inhaled when she was former San Francisco Mayor's Willie Brown little side piece, little slider. Yeah, they don't want to talk about that. Exactly. She also had a woman locked up for her child being truant. Yep, just said it. She fucked Willie Brown. She fucked Willie Brown. Man, look here. See, all this stuff starting to come out. You know, she's like in her early 50s. So she's like 54. She's 54. And then I checked her out. She's a Libra. So therefore, it just goes to show that, you know, that basically means, like, you know, she like balance, like harmony, but they like it so much they'll go so far as to lie to do it. You know. Oh yeah, no doubt. I guarantee you her borders, her southern borders were open. No doubt. You know. And the same thing like with Cory Booker. That's another idiot right there. But, you know, to me, he ain't really much of news anyway, because I already know he's a sneak anyway. I already know that. Damn, I gotta get away from this guy. But the point of the matter is like, Brother Denabi, what's up? What's up, family? What's up? Brother Danubian, what's going on, man? So this is what I be trying to tell y'all, man, you know. So, and then on top of that, like I said, you look at her ethnic background, you know, her father being Jamaican and her mother being Indian. So when I mean India, I'm talking about over in Southeast Asia. So, you know, the bloodline comes through the mother. Sean from the shop, what's going on? Yeah, so see, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Saying that's how they use them. And exactly, Black Reality. You know, Democrats are scrambling, no doubt about it. So here's my thing when it comes down to this whole thing. I suggest none of us don't vote, Democrat nor Republican. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my thing. Everybody just need to lead themselves. Lead themselves. Because what's going on right here, this whole system, we looking at a system right now that is crumbling right before our very eyes. And this false de facto government. You know, because like as one of the master teachers, Taj Tariq Bey, has said, that the people that Trump got in his administration, and they going about with the deep state being the Democratic Party, or should I say Democrat Party. And I'm gonna tell you why. Note 9's boss could tell you this. He's from New York. About how Governor Cuomo, they put in like a law, abortion law, that if an infant is born, say like an infant born at, right now the time it's like 8 o'clock. If they were born at 7:58, 2 minutes before the hour, they could be legally killed. They could be legally killed. And that's going on in New York. Just like in New Jersey, they trying to now try to go ahead and force this bullshit in public schools of LGBTQ history. What fucking history do they need? Ain't nothing historical about the LGBTQ. That's just a fucking alternative lifestyle. You know. Now, if they bring that crap here to Florida, I'm gonna tell you right now, shit, everybody need to pull their children up out of these public schools now because this is beginning to be ridiculous. This is starting to be real, real ridiculous. Yeah, like I said, everybody coming late here. I'm out and about down the street from the wash house having clothes washed. At the same time, I'm over here, more park, store and stuff like that. I figured take a look at old stomping grounds here. This is the neighborhood of Alapata, where the demographic is mostly predominantly Dominicana. These are people anyway, whether we want to know it or not. And by the way, they're American too. The only ones that are foreigners here are the Europeans. The same ones who is basically siphoning out and stealing everything from our land. And as you can see that I'm very close by the airport. But oh, what's the gas station? But this is how you also gotta understand. See, this is how these jokers are getting down. They scrambling like Black Reality TV said, and I love it, no doubt. But see, but Trump, he's under a lot of pressure too. He's under a lot of pressure from the Manchurian elders and stuff to try to come on in here and fix this thing. Because see, like if you really watch him, and if you watch what he's doing and how he's doing it, what he's trying to do, he is trying to go ahead and restore restore the republic or the jure government, because he knows this shit is false. He knows how these people get down, and that's why he's called them out on both sides. He's called them out on both sides, because trust me, Trump has no allegiance to the GOP or the Democratic Party. That's why I say, like with me, you don't get caught up in the emotional, oh well, I'm Democrat or I'm Republican and all that shit. No, man. Yeah, of course they crumbling like a cookie. I mean, look what's going on. Like I say, look what's going on. They trying to force a history class of the LGBTQ in schools and stuff. Anybody can see that for themselves. Hey, thanks. Anybody can see that for themselves. Let me see if they got it in here. See, they got a restaurant in here. Nah. Look like I may have to go to Walgreens to snatch it up. Sucks though. Dang. Yeah, they crumbling like a cookie, Sean. But Sean, that's how they go. I mean, it's just funny. And they try to do all this, and this whole thing between Trump and Schumer and Pelosi, y'all don't bore into that either. Do not get caught up in that either, because that is nothing more than a dog and pony show. That's all that is. You know. All that is nothing but a dog and pony show. Because I said, you heard me say this one time before, and I'm gonna say it again. Donald John Trump will be reelected again. I guarantee you that. Because my point is like this. You don't follow behind neither one of these parties, whatever, like that, Democratic or Republican. Shoot, my thing is nobody for president. Lead yourself. Just lead yourself. Lead yourself. Hold on, y'all give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Well, not necessarily America, a B1 political party. Well, if you're talking about black first, well, like I said, Black has no standing in law, not even a politic or nothing like that. See what you having, brother the Nubian, you're gonna have, the de facto government is crumbling and the republic is gonna rise again. And see, that's right there. The main thing is we have to be in our place, be at the right position ourselves in the right time in the right place. And one of the things we have to do, one of the two biggest problems that we have as a people, the number one thing we need to resolve is correcting our status. Correcting our status, meaning declaring, proclaiming your nationality and birthright as being Aboriginal and indigenous to the land, as being descendants of the ancient Moabites and Al Moroccans, being Moorish Americans. Because remember, we've always been here, and our history go way before prior to 1492. That they want to European, where these Caucasians want to have you to believe that they grabbed a little bunch of them, grabbed all of us over from Cuba, Africa, and brought us over here on so-called slave ships, which is all bullshit. If you do the research and do the homework. Hold on. Some idiot in a Monte Carlo wanted to be seen and heard. Don't worry, he'll get pulled over. And they don't even realize to this, that the United States is nothing more than just a corporation and not a country. Remember, America, the Nubian, happens to be a continent. When I say America, I'm talking North, South, Central America and the adjoining Atlantis Islands. Donald Trump ain't the president of Brazil. He ain't the president of Mexico. He's the president of a fictitious corporation on paper that was bought and sold and bought by 5 billionaires, 2 of which is the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, who basically run the corporation United States today. Oh, Oaktown, yeah, that was some clown, young clown in some Monte Carlo sitting on 26s and stuff. And like that, that's why I paused for a moment, because like, first of all, I forgot the name of the artist who make that stupid song. So I really don't know. So, these fellas these days, they'll bump off to anything or whatever. Probably sound like, I think it was Migos or some shit like that. I don't know. But this is Miami, and this is the home of the donks, home of the 26s and stuff like that, and 12 by 9s and all that other stuff like that. I mean, when I had my whips, I ain't never put none of that crazy stuff in there, because all it did nothing but attracted the police and it attract robbers. And he doing that on a Tuesday night. And see, Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when the that's when the city, the corporation of Miami police, which are nothing more than just contracted private security guards, are going to go ahead and pull them over and get a ticket or whatever, just so they can meet a quota. Every Tuesday and Thursday, or they come in their little unmarked, jumping out with the tactical gear on and all that other stuff like that. It is what it is. Speaking of Miami, the article came out today where they ranked Miami as one of the top 5 most corrupt cities in the country. So we right behind I forgot the other city, Newark or somewhere like that. But number one was Chicago. But you know what? That's everywhere where you go though. But let me get back. Let me get back on top of that. That's the first thing. Like I'm telling Brother the Nubian, what we need to do. That that we have to correct our status. That's number one. The second thing is group economics. It's group economics. The reason why I say we need to correct our status because see, everybody you have to have is a nationality. You have a nationality, you could go ahead and do for yourself, and you basically have an apparatus, a think tank, and stuff like that. All that you can go ahead and build off of. Take, for example, for the movie Black Panther. I know everybody like to go ahead and big up that one. Now, with T'Challa, he never said he was black, never said he was African either. He said he was Wakandan, right? Okay. Now, in his country of Wakanda, which is a fictitious city, but it's based off of Zimbabwe, which Robert Mugabe runs, or used to run. Yeah, but the young and dumb, they don't know nothing. At the same time, at the same time too, you got some cats that's about my age. I'm 50, in their 40s and stuff that still be on their jitterbug stuff, man. You know, nothing nobody ain't really got time for. You know, they'll do everything from driving whips like that to wearing skinny jeans, doing all that crazy junk. The era I grew up in, man, we ain't never wore no skinny jeans or anything like that, or pants sagging. I very much hate that junk. I very much hate it. I very much hate it, bro. Because it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. But the thing is, going back, that's the thing about with that. My recommendation, I think none of us should vote out. I do it like I did in 2016. We just say sit this one out. We sit this one out. Now another thing, one because a lot of stuff just been entertaining. One of which coming out of Virginia. I've been seeing a lot of our people, you know, coming up, stepping up over there and defending Ralph Northam, you know, with the whole blackface thing. And everybody want to spark controversy about that. You know, particularly about, I'm going to get to Ralph Northam in a minute because I found that pretty funny. I want to get to that now because I found that pretty funny when the reporter was asking him about his photo that he took in 1981 where he was in blackface and stuff, and you know he was trying to mimic Michael Jackson, and he said he won the contest because he did the moonwalk and stuff. Now here's the funny part. What was real funny? A reporter asked him right there on the stage, "Do you think you can still do the moonwalk now?" Notice how Northam was looking around like, "Man, I'm gonna go ahead, push this thing out the way. Let me show y'all I can still do it." But his wife swooped in there to save him. His wife swooped in there to save him, saying that was like an inappropriate response and stuff. I died laughing watching that. I say he was looking around like he was gonna go out there and bust a move. I'm like, oh shit. I say if his wife wouldn't say that because I was the one saying like that. Nah, don't. Hold on. I thought the last one was bad. That was worse. At least I could understand the words a bit. At least I could understand the words a bit. I can understand the words a bit though, so. But this whole blackface thing is start, people want me to ask me if I'm mad about it. I say, why get mad? I don't want, you know, I don't want none of y'all to be getting upset about that. When you see these crackers getting out here and they paint themselves all black and red lips and all that stuff. Because remember when you seen in my previous videos or you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you know what I always told y'all about the term black and etymology, the origin root of word, because black ain't an ancient word, it's only 500 years old, and that means it's Middle English, meaning bleak, bleach, shiny, pale. Doesn't mean dog, okay? Doesn't mean dog. And we're not black, we copper color people. You know what I'm saying? You look at now, it's nighttime here. You can look at the night sky right now. That don't even look black, now does it? Yeah, Oaktown, yeah, you were being clueless, but it was just funny when the reporter asked Northam, can you still do the moonwalk? Man, that reporter would have had a field day if Northam would have did the moonwalk. That reporter would have had a field day. See, Willis, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Yeah, well, when you're 6'2" and you're 264 and a half pounds, you can do that. So, I said, I was just dying laughing. I said, shoot, he was going to bust a move right there. But the whole blackface thing where you seeing, we had seen a picture of 2 Louisiana cops were painting themselves black. They go up in the dope holes to try to act like all this stupid stuff. But the point of the matter is what I'm saying when I say black mean pale, that European, the Caucasian, they black. Because black don't mean what you think it mean, like I said. So that's why I say, when people ask me, is I'm black, I'll tell you straight up, I'm not black. Like I say, that shirt is black. I'm not. And then you already told you what it means in law. But also, everybody need to get an etymology dictionary and learn etymon. And they know the origin root of these words and stuff, what they mean. Oaktown, I was wishing he did so bad, boy, I would have been crying laughing. Because he was looking around, Northam was looking around on the stage, man, like he was going to tell the aides, man, get that podium up out of here. I'm going to show him I can still do the moonwalk. Although I will admit, doing the moonwalk is hard for them, not us. Shoot. But I just say that's why I tell people don't even be mad about this whole blackface thing, especially with the Gucci one. Now, Floyd Mayweather made the news again regarding this. Because a few days ago, T.I. came out with an Instagram post talking about want to boycott Gucci, which was dumb and stupid. Floyd Mayweather went into a Gucci store and he dropped $300K and walked out with about 30 bags of Gucci this, Gucci that. See, Willis 1971, I really wish he did. I really wish he would have done it. I'm like, man, looky here. But the thing with Northam, 57% of our people in Virginia say they want him to stay as governor there. So I could easily get out here and say, oh, the people who saying that, they sound like sellouts or so on like that. But maybe they know something there we don't. They know something there that we don't. And I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to leave it at that. But it's just, it was just been so funny. But y'all don't get upset or talking about boycott Gucci and all this other stuff. It's amazing. These old sellout leaders and all this stuff. Look, those brands, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Fendi, Burberry, all of them, Versace, all of them gonna still be around. They all still gonna make money. Shoot. But what gets me is this. Y'all want to boycott Gucci because you seen a few Europeans painting their faces and stuff like this black. But y'all half of the same ones who saying this are going to church every Sunday, still got a picture of Jesus who they painted as so-called white, hanging up in their homes and stuff like that. But I don't see them boycotting Christianity. I don't see them boycotting Christianity whatsoever. All they ain't doing nothing but talking out their ass. You know, as far as Floyd Mayweather go, like I say, I like Floyd. He's probably one of my favorite boxers. I mean, he's not exactly no Muhammad Ali. You know, Floyd gonna do Floyd regardless and stuff. And what he does with his fiat, that's his business and stuff like that. You know, I just hope for his sake he has a retirement plan set up. So, but I think that whole thing is a dig anyway. Besides, like Gucci, all that stuff like that. Besides, I support what my people put out as far as clothing and accessories go and stuff like that. I support what my people put out. See what I'm saying? And see, you got dumbass dudes, our people running around here want to boycott Gucci and all this stuff, protesting in front of the store. But I say like this, I don't see none of them buying Karl Kani. And I've been rocking Karl Kani since it first came out. Came out in 89, I started rocking it in 91. You know, they do the same thing with Tommy Hilfiger, same thing with Ralph Lauren, same thing with Donna Karan, same thing with Michael Kors, all that other stuff like that. You know, because a lot of it is irrelevant and, you know, like I said, it don't make any sense. That's why I don't get caught up in it, you know, because too many of our people being emotional and stuff like that. And they using like real bad judgment when it come down to it. But here's the thing, I'm gonna just wrap this live stream up real quick. You know, coming up in 2020 presidential election, you know, my recommendation is don't vote. Nobody vote for none of them. C. Willis is exactly right. Now, I've heard about the Fairfax thing. They really trying to gun for him. They're really trying to gun for him, and for what? Based on some tricks, lies. You know, this bullshit Me Too movement crap, man, please. You know, another thing, trying to target brothers and stuff like that. You know, I don't know the whole story behind that. I'm gonna have to check into it. I only heard a slither of it or whisper. And oh yeah, Brother Nubian, do I ever remember that one? Do I ever remember that one? But here's the thing. Carl Kanai's still in business. He still got the website up. You know what I'm saying? You can go like to eBay or Amazon or anywhere like that and still order his gift. And you know what I'm saying? And Carl Kanai, Carl Williams, that's the man's name. He's Panamanian. See what I'm saying? Not black. He's Panamanian. You know, see how nationality is? In Panamanian, okay, yeah, he's a Moros. He'll Moreno. He's a Moor. Just like we all are Moors on here in this live stream. Everybody. Even the ones who call themselves Negro, black, and colored. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap up this live stream real quick. But I just wanted to come through on this and everything. Like I say, parting word of advice on this, the 2020 presidential election, I'm not voting for neither one of them because neither party ain't no good. You know, hold on to your vote because guess what? Because these jokers ain't got your best interest at heart and never will because they're both two sides of the same coin, man. Democrats or Democrats and the Republicans. Two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. No different. But let me, you know, no one's invisible. What's going on? Oh yeah, no doubt. When we started opening our accounts at the banks, you know, we got one bank down here, One United and stuff, you know. And black-owned bank, so-called quote-unquote black-owned banks, you know, because you know, black-owned this, black-owned that. Property can't own property, but yeah, exactly. That's the start. I mean, shoot. Even I rode with it about what Killer Mike was saying. Y'all hold on 1 minute. Yeah. Sean, you absolutely right. All of these elections are nothing. The presidential election, all is like the driver license. All frauds, all scams. And this is exactly what Taj was talking about. You know, exactly the same thing I'm talking about. You know, don't go for the okie doke. Don't fall for it. I don't care if this gal, if this heifer claims she did smoke weed in college. See, that she played into a stereotype, thinking that a lot of us smoke weed and do this and do that. And you know full well that's the further from the truth. You know, that's basically further from the truth. But my thing, like I said once, I say it again, you know, don't get out there, don't fall for the bullshit, don't fall for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? I say like just sit this one out, Trump will be reelected again in 2020, whether people want to believe it or not. I'm here at the White Wash House right now. People give me the side eye when I said that, but truth is the truth. And like I said, I'm gonna make myself very clear again. I'll come back to that in a minute. I'll make myself very clear again. This is by no way, means, shape, or form of me defending Donald Trump, because I'm not. You know, I'm just telling you exactly what the hell is going on. And you need to start being aware of what's really going on when it comes down to this. Because this ain't no game anymore. This ain't no game anymore. Yeah, brother Nubian. Yeah, we don't vote. They're gonna get word. They're gonna let them see it. I think 2016 showed it right there. 2016 showed it right there. But see, this the thing about it. Democratic Party is also responsible too for creating the quote unquote welfare queens and stuff. You know, also responsible too for the feminism, responsible too for the creation of that crap. You know, I say the welfare queens is telling, you know, as people having working in these agencies, telling sisters like, okay, we can put you on Section 8, we can get you food stamps, BET card, all this stuff like that, you know, but the kid's father them can't be in the house. Kid's father can't be in the house. That's the catch-22 right there. Therefore, in result, what you end up happening, you're going to have these sisters thinking that they independent, and it just caused nothing but the breakup of the Asiatic family household. Now, you ain't going to have this in the Caucasian communities. You're not going to have that there. Because, see, like, they think that these Caucasian women, a lot of our sisters think these Caucasian women got their best interests at heart, when secretly they're real jealous of them and stuff like that. That's what caused a lot of the breakup in the households in the Asiatic communities now, or AKA so-called black communities. You know, before then, back during the 1920s and all this stuff, and even before 1920s through the 1950s, the one thing you did have unity within our community. You had the brother, the man, the woman, and the child love. Until, like, you know, that woman's right crap started, and then, like, next thing you know, they want to pull sisters to the side and tell them to fight for our movement and stuff. Now, you don't see that going on among the Caucasian women. You don't see them going on against so-called Hispanic women. You don't see that going on with that. It's only our people getting out there doing that shit. Yeah, I know about Cynthia G and the Perkins situation and all that. I'm fully aware of that. You know, very much aware of that now. And all I got to say is, with this pot meat kettle, you know, you can't go a guy here on social media and start throwing stones at glass houses, especially when you ain't got your house in order. And that's all I'm gonna say in regards to that. You know, Because the thing is, a lot of these jokers figure just because, they got a YouTube channel and they wants to be popular, you know, they think that shit is cool. Ain't nothing cool about that. But, but like I say, with that whole Cynthia G thing, like certain things you don't put out there on social media, and you got to be careful about that too. And one of those certain things is definitely was that you don't do that. Wow. But you know, but it just goes to show. Oh, it was over a year ago. Oh, okay. So this ain't nothing new. But I'm gonna say I'll say it once. I'm gonna say it again. Pot meat kettle, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You don't go out here and throw stones at glass houses and stuff like that. But you know, I've seen several people, some of friends of mine that made video commentary about that with Cynthia G. But like I said, I'm not gonna go there on that. But for the record to my subs, yes, I heard about it, but I'm not finna go ahead and do that because you know what I'm saying. Because we got more bigger fish to fry. You know, that's her business. It ain't really her business because now it's out there on social media. But all I'm gonna say, hashtag pot meat kettle. That's all I'm gonna say on that. You know, because we got more important things to be worrying about. You know, than that. You know, let's try to go ahead and let's try to get our houses in order too as well, because you know, because shit about to get real out here though and stuff. Oh, C. Willis, yeah, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I mean, you don't get out here and you crying wolf and don't be shocked if it don't show up. It's like this, man. It's an old saying I always believe about it. You know what I'm saying? You keep on poking that bell. You keep poking that bell, poke that rattlesnake. Sooner or later, it's gonna strike. And when it hits the target, that's it. It's all over. You know, that's just plain and simple common sense. You know, but she ain't the first type of female woman the fall for that, and she sure as hell it's not going to be the last. You know what I'm saying? I guess she wants to. I'm gonna make it brief. I guess she wants a quote unquote a thug or whatever like that. Then let her be her. Pot meat kettle. Hashtag pot meat kettle. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. leave it at that. Real talk, cause Tamaris, what's up, baby? What's going on? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No one is invisible. Yeah, cause I don't. I seen dudes on several. I've seen them on the Advice Show channel. I seen him on his channel and stuff where he was on there with a debate with that sellout, um, with the sellout Sambo, Anthony Brian Logan. You know, and you know, and my thing with that, like I said, if I've heard stories about like how he got several baby mamas out here and so on and so forth. But you know, that's hearsay too. Now y'all really got me into getting into this conversation about it, but that's the things I heard. Those are things that I heard. So those are the things that I heard. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, pot meat kettle. Sorry. Wow. Pray to the same time. Yeah, he's gonna have 10 children in a minute and stuff. Shoot. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm streaming again too, Tanner. Just kind of upset that my handset got damaged and I got to put in another claim, but that's a long story. Um, with Tamaris, I don't do the minstrel shows like the Grammys, the Oscars, the BET Awards, and all that. All that is a bunch of BS anyway. I seen snippets of I seen snippets of like Cardi B and all that dressed like a goddamn peacock and all this other BS going on, and the disgusting um, performance by Jennifer Lopez supposedly trying to lead Motown and all that. You know, now before anybody, it was disgusting, but in Jennifer Lopez's defense, Motown should be done by the original artists like Smokey Robinson, people like that. That was there. Okay? Although, yes, Jennifer Lopez, she bought a can, but she trying too damn hard to me to try to act like, to try to pass for being Caucasian. This is still the same Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo from the block, from the Bronx or whatever. Okay? Even though at her age, I think she's like 49, 50 or something like that, still look good for her age, but the response that she said about it when she got the backlash was totally unacceptable. And I wouldn't even get it like that. So, Tamaris, like I said, don't even tune in to with the Grammys and all that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. That's just like, to me it was this, like I say, I don't even do that shit. Just like I didn't even watch the Super Bowl, which was disgusting to me. But that's another topic for another day. So I ain't even gonna bother with that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Oh yeah, you know that. brother knew me, you and me both know that. We know Smokey been a sellout for the past 30, 40 years. That ain't nothing new. You know, all them cats get out there and they want to put on a little minstrel show and all that. Oh, she'll be 50 this year. Okay, 49 then. Okay. All right, then I'm older than J-Lo then. Shit. That's no, Sean, she wasn't that girl. And Smokey Robinson's response talking about said anybody that said it has a problem with it was stupid. No, people weren't stupid, Smokey Robinson. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, which is an actual fact. So, you know, like I said, see, has it been that long that, you know, these jokers, they are so out of touch with the people. That's why I don't hold these celebrities, these entertainers and these athletes in high regard. You know what I'm saying? Because they sound so foolish. You know what I'm saying? They just sound real, real foolish. That's why I don't even entertain the Grammys and stuff. I don't even entertain that stuff. Yeah, it just, and I suggest you don't either, because it's just gonna give you nothing but a goddamn brain freeze, and it's just gonna kill great brain cells that you have that you're trying to regenerate and stuff. So I wouldn't even entertain that foolishness. Fuck the Grammys, fuck the Oscars, fuck all that shit. That was just as bad as that junk what Madonna them did as a tribute to Prince. Because first of all, number one, Jennifer Lopez wouldn't even be where she at if not for Keenan Ivory Wayans. You know, she sort of like had forgotten that. And yeah, you know, like I said, yeah, she bought a Ken, no doubt. She bought a Quinn, you know, Puerto Rican, y'all. And she's a sister. You know what I'm saying? Distant cousin and all. Now, Rosie Perez, she never did that. She never threw us under the bus. And this the thing, what is such the hidden secret. And I live in Miami, so I can tell you this. In the so-called Latin community, because Latin is not a nationality. That's a language or whatever, as in reference to Moorish Latin, which they want to call Spanish.
How you doing, Frank? How are you, man?
Yeah, which is Spanish. You said you met him
How you doing?
on here airport.
Yeah. Are we gonna?
Oh yeah, exactly.
How long you been on?
Well, salsa music, number one, salsa happens to be ours too anyway. Most of the music genre happens to be ours, man. Salsa, merengue, shoot, all of that one way or the other has quote unquote like African, has an African heritage toward it, African rhythm to it. Salsa, merengue, yeah, exactly. Like, hey brother, yeah, tell him like you said, what the salsa merengue like there.
It's pretty much like rhythm.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
we embody rhythm.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
But we always teach that to
Bingo.
others.
Yeah, because
They
like
just
one,
try to
yeah, because one of my
see it
subs was saying about, they talking about the Jennifer Lopez performance at the
Why did they
Oscars.
say she did like a black girl? But
Yeah.
they ain't gonna get
But
deep into it. But
yeah, because like I said, she Puerto Rican though. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So like I said, like some people say I didn't watch it, but they did say she did like a messed up job. You know, her
she have
response
her
to
moments,
the
cause
response to
she
the
getting older.
backlash, she said a lot I didn't agree with or whatever like that though.
Okay.
That's the thing about with that. But like I said, she wasn't. I don't know. I got to see for myself though. But thanks for that input though,
Yeah,
man.
no problem.
Appreciate that.
All right. Nice to see you, all right, my friend? I'll be here and I'll be around. Okay. All right.
You bike it?
No. Go ahead. You go.
No, this is your biker. This is your biker.
A biker?
Yeah, this is the biker. Biker, this is the guy. This is you, the biker. Yeah.
Mm.
No, comprendo. Okay, yeah.
No.
I'm going to take it for some. Pero,
Oh, okay. I don't think got no teacher. Yeah, you know me, I'm gonna look for that shit. Gracias.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. No, they ain't got it. I gotta go to Walgreens and get it. I've done it. Yeah, so yeah, all of them are entertainers. Every last one of them. Oh, did I broke up really bad? Damn, I'm sorry. Well, I hope y'all got what the brother was inputting about when it come down to the roots of merengue and salsa and stuff like that. Hell, I get out there and I could do the salsa. I could do the merengue. Shoot, I could still out dance some of these fools and stuff. Because all that mostly genre of music, what y'all see, they see them do, like whether you want to know it or not, those people happen to be our brothers and sisters or whatever like that. But the only thing about it, they're not going to, and this is why it goes back to nationality. Like, we calling ourselves Negroes or calling ourselves adjective black or whatever like that. It's like when I say, I'm gonna just make something real clear. When I say that I'm not black or that nobody in this live stream is black, it's not that I'm rejecting the word. No, I'm not rejecting the term. We're rejecting it as a brand because that's not us. We wake up in the morning every day, look in the mirror, brushing our teeth, combing our hair, doing whatever, wash our face, and we look at our complexion and all that, and our complexion is not made of tar. It's not the color of tar or tire. And no, we're not, and no, we're not pale. Okay? As in Brother Malcolm would have said, our skin is like gold. Period. What's the hell out? All right, cool. Don't worry about it.